Okay, basic Arnis students, I want to start by showing you some of the self-defense techniques. So for my new white belts that we have, you're going to start with a cross wrist grab. So that means if I put my right hand out, they'd be grabbing with their right hand. So I'm going to flip it over, smack the forearm, step in and strike. So I'll show you from this angle. So they're reaching across, cross wrist grab. I look, smack the forearm off, step in and strike. We also have the straight wrist grab. So for that one, that's when they reach straight across. So in this case, it would be their left hand grabbing my right hand. So I secure it, I circle around and come down. A lot of us know this from our Aikido class, but I'll touch, circle, and down. That's for the white belts. For yellow belts, we have the chokes. So from the front choke, I shrug, lift an arm, twist, elbow. Other side, I shrug, lift, twist, elbow. From a rear choke, it'd be the same thing. So if they're from behind grabbing me, I shrug, lift, and then I'll turn over to that same side, wrap it up, and arm break. When you do the wrap up part, you might get one arm or two arms, but either way it's good. So I'll show you that from the other side. I shrug, I lift, I wrap it up, and strike. For the yellow black belts, we have the guillotine chokes, which are just headlocks. So the first one is the side guillotine choke. They're standing next to me. So what first thing I want to do is take this arm on this side and kind of pull the grip a little bit. From there, I'll take my foot that's closest to them and I'll step it between their feet. I reach behind the head and I use the hip to lift as I push the face away. So I'll do it from this side. So I secure, I give them the third foot and I'm touching hip to hip. Reach behind the head, lift it up. There's also the front choke or the front headlock. So like I'm standing in front of them and they wrap up this way. So if I'm being grabbed and they're right here, I grab the arm, I'll take the foot that's in front of them. Same thing, I'll give them a third foot and then I'll spin to the outside and do a Sankyo twist. So from this side I'll do it. So I grab, I give them the third foot, I lift it up, spin to the outside, and lock. So that covers all of our self-defense for everybody. Let's take a quick review of the windmills. So I'll be facing the same way as you guys. Number one is going to come in, so that's right hand, right foot. So I catch it. I'm securing the wrist with the hand. So then I go from palm up underneath. I take the stick and step back. So the stick is in my left hand, and my goal is, like we talked about, when I come around, I want to grab it like this. That way, when I'm done, even though I got a little extra punyo possibly, it looks like I'm taking it regular. So, number one again, right foot, right hand, step to the outside, reach underneath, push and pull. Number two is going to be left hand, right foot, so that it comes in, I touch the inside of the forearm, I pass it down, bring it to the elbow, and then I'll step, pop that off. One more time. Right foot, left hand, pull it back, and pop it off. Number three is going to be right foot, right hand, but this time we smack to the inside. So I pass it down, secure their hand to my chest with my left hand, then I step back, I strike the forearm, they fall down. That one again. Number three, right foot, right hand, I pass it down, pin it to the chest, then switch hands, so I try not to let go of them at all. Then I step back and take them down. Number four is like number two. So the overhead strike comes in, I use left foot, left hand, pass it down. I pin them to my chest, over the top, arm bar. Once more, pass it down, pin it to the chest, arm bar. So that's a couple things that we can all work on as we move forward. Nice job.